that was at the Game Awards, and it was
You can't see this, but I'm holding his hands because it's something we have been anticipating for a long time.
Now, I'm going to be honest. The whole reason I watched... Oh, sorry. Before we get to this, industry icon went to Hideo Kojima, which Jeff Keighley gave a great speech. You know, how Konami had, screwed him over and took a lot of things, and how, he's went through this battle. Because it is, his whole life was pretty much destroyed because of Konami. And Kojima got up there and did a speech, and it was pretty much the first thing in the show that actually happened. Like, they started off really well and just kind of went from there, but it was a good moment. And if you want to go see that, definitely go check it out, because you can tell that Jeff and Hideo are good friends, and to see a legend in the industry get recognized after last year, the people that had him under contract screwed him over. It's a very good thing to watch.
Still not sure about that game or what's going on.
Death Stranding. Like, have you watched the trailer?
Yep. I'm so lost.
I'll steal this from Greg Miller. Like, I've got my Halloween costume for next year. I'm gonna just wear a suit and have a mason jar with a baby fetus in it.
There you go.
And I'll be that guy from Death Stranding. Kojima is all about the mind warping.
Yep.
I'm not going to say what I really want to say, but that's his stuff. That is what he does. That's what he's good at. And anything that he does is very deep. Like, it's not, surface level stuff like, oh, here's Crash Bandicoot, which we'll get to that later, which I'm excited. But, this is a very deep type thing. You had the baby doll with the nails in its head, and, it was a lot of stuff in that trailer, and I'm sure people could unpack it a lot better than I did. But seeing Mads,
the bad guy...
He's like bad guy and everything.
Oh, yeah.
Bad guy that got stuff all of his eyes on everything.
The gook.
Yeah, he's. I hope he's not the goop. We'll check that out. You look at Doctor Strange. He's got like the scaly. He's got to wash his eyes more. And then in Casino Royale, he has like the messed up eye, and like it's always the eyes with him.
Bad guys can't have good eyes.
I guess not. It's very weird. Like, it's just a weird game.
When you see Guillermo
del Toro
running, and I'm like, and he's holding something, I was like, it's gonna be that damn baby we saw Norman Reedus having,
the baby that disappeared, like crawled all over him.
I was like, please. And then you see him open up, and you see the baby, and you're like,
and the baby winks.
I'm like, I don't get this.
And then like the squid tank thing, and the oozy stuff. Yep. I don't even understand what's going on here.
I have a lot of times when you're watching things unfold with a game, you're like, okay, I understand this. You have not even 1 second of understanding anything that they're doing in this game.
That's like the beginning of Phantom Pain. Like, you're just like, I don't know what's going on. But cool, we're playing Metal Gear, guys. And then like you get into the game, you're like, I don't know how this ties into anything. I understand I was in a hospital bed, but the other crazy stuff made no sense.
But yep, that is them.
But it looked cool. Like, it looked great. It can't, they haven't done anything, I'm assuming, except for pump out 2 trailers, because at PSX they were talking about what engine they're going to make, and them and Guerrilla Studios are teaming together to make a new engine for Death Stranding, and Guerrilla is, of course, making Horizon Zero Dawn's coming out in February. Oh, so amazing.
Yeah, I can't wait for that.
But this.
Yeah, what we've been waiting for.
Mass Effect Andromeda put out a gameplay trailer, and it was beautiful. Like, that's the whole reason I really watched the Game Awards, was just for that trailer. And it was worth the wait.
Yeah.
It looks absolutely gorgeous. Someone put, I think it might have been Derek Daniel, he was like, this is like No Man's Sky and some other game, but like on a totally different level. So I'm excited for it. And one thing that I thought was interesting, IGN put out a article about how Mass Effect's relationships will evolve in Andromeda, and they were talking to where is this? The writer? I don't know who that is. We'll just read this quote and we'll figure out who said this. As far as the relationships go, we try to make them less formulaic. In the original trilogy, they often were you do a couple conversations with them, and then it's getting close to the end. It's time to romance.
Oh, yeah.
What I wanted to see in this was more of a, well, somebody might want to hop in the sack right away. That was kind of like Jack in the second one.
Yeah, she was ready to jump your bones.
Or somebody might never want to hop in the sack because this is too important. Trying to find that more natural way into what a relationship would be like within the constraints of the game development. We're trying to make it as open-ended as possible.
Liara.
Did you?
She's a goody good. She never wanted it.
You suck, Lynn.
I got it with Jack, like right off. I was like, all right.
Liara? Liara's in the first
Well,
one.
I'm saying, like, compared to, like, all the girls that I did with Liara the first one, and it just took forever. I guess I said the wrong thing a few times.
Well, that one is at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Jax is Jax.
Yep, she's special.
It goes on to say, one of the things I certainly learned as we saw Mass Effect evolve is not everyone's going to love every character, and you shouldn't try to do that. We actually want to build some characters who are going to appeal to certain people, said Walters. I don't know who Walters is, but a lot of that actually comes because we have a large writing team. Different writers can invest in their characters in different ways, so you get a nice differentiation between all of the different characters. Why did you differentiation in the different characters right over there?
To mess with people like you.
I got it, though. That
as soon as you said it, I was like, all right.
Yeah, we're on a roll, guy. And that's something that we've stayed true to this. When asked to tease the relationships he's already leading towards, Walter said, one of my favorites from a relationship perspective isn't even a member of the crew, so I'll tell you that much. They're not even a member of your squad. They're someone that you meet on one of the planets. Oh, that's pretty cool.
Okay.
So tell me, what did you think about the trailer?
I thought that when you were facing that monster, you need a little bit better of a weapon than the little SMG thing.
Yeah, it's like,
because he's just running, you're like, and it's doing nothing to it. But just the game itself looks beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
I know, like, when they were talking, they had the
See, I didn't even notice that, to be honest, because I wasn't paying attention to it.
If it wouldn't have been brought up to me, I wouldn't have noticed it. But like, that's some of the things that people are having issues with. But guys, they're still going to be polishing some things.
Yeah, because the game doesn't come out until Q1, which is March. So they've still got a while to work on it.
So there's a lot of stuff that's going to be fixed. I just, I like that you're trying to find a new place for humans to live, and it's not the like in I think it was 2 or 3 where you scan the planet, then you shot the probe to where
I think it was 2.
Yeah,
did that, yeah.
Like you're actually going to these planets and you have to fight for the resources.
Yeah. And that's a big part of it, too.
Yeah,
they
you
were
got
saying,
to get these resources.
Yeah, to be able to, achieve what you need to, upgrade your armor and equipment, you have to beg, borrow, and steal is pretty much what they said in the trailer.
And you're trying to find a planet that's inhabitable for the human race to be able to move and survive. So I thought that was all really cool. I'm liking where they're going with this. It has made me get back into Mass Effect. I'm playing the trilogy again. I'm going all evil this time.
We'll see how
I have a bet going on with Zach.
How long that survives. My biggest thing, it doesn't feel like Mass Effect overall. And I know they were showing gameplay, so I'm kind of chalking it up to they were showcasing gameplay moments, so it's not necessarily what the story's about or anything. So I'm not saying, I'm not going to enjoy this game. It looks really cool. It looks very, very interesting, like gameplay wise. Feels a lot more vertical, like where that character jumped up into like the sniper tower, and like when the mechs were walking around and everything. And then when they jumped down, I was like, "What are you doing?" I was like, "You just lost the advantage right there."
But he had the Vanguard class where he was able to come in and like hit the ground and make. But still, I would have been up there sniping.
Oh yeah,
I'm a long ranged attacker.
That's why you get that nuke gun out and just that thing was like my bread and butter.
I always loved like the singularity where you would throw it and like they would.
I know, but the mechs like didn't get affected that much on that, so you had to get that new gun out. And
Yeah,
you're like, crap! I only have 80 bullets, so you can't charge it up and shoot it. You have to have 100. It looks good though.
It does. I'm excited for it. I've been stoked for this game. I've been ready for them to release it, but as we've talked about, countless times before, we understand that we would rather you hold something back and give us a fully polished game. But God, I'm so ready for this.
Oh yeah, I think it's going to be awesome to get this. And now all of the Mass Effect games are backwards compatible with Xbox One. So if you haven't played them yet, then definitely check them out. And if you are a diehard fan, then go back and play them before the new one comes
What
out.
I would recommend, EA Access is $4 a month. You get all 3 of the games, all the DLC for $4 a month. Not bad.
It's Mads Mikkelsen. That was that guy's name.
Okay.
Just letting you know. That's not bad though. I have them all still, so it's not.
I do too. I don't think I have all the DLC for the games.
I do. That was one of my things. Some of them are just kind of like.
I think it wasn't the first one that
The
had
first
it.
one didn't have that much of a DLC.
No.
Like it was like an added mission with like some Solarians or something like that.
Of course, I have all the DLC for the first one, and then I guess I got burnt. I was like, DLC sucks, so I don't think I got very much for the second one. I think I got all of it for the third.
I don't remember any of the second one. I can't remember. What we're going to keep moving because we got to talk about PSX.
We got a lot to talk about.
PSX is freaking amazing. If you don't know, PlayStation Conference Experience.
Bombs were dropped.
Yes. The first thing that opens it up, you see Naughty Dog, and you're like, what is this? And then you start seeing this gameplay of this woman with a hijab on, and then you can clearly see that she's in a foreign country, has the arcing tower, arcing archways and everything, so you could tell it's like
more
a
rounded rooftop.
Yeah, it's very Middle Eastern, and you see like this militant force like taking people out of their houses and all of this, and it looks absolutely gorgeous. And I'm just like, and I'm seeing the chat, and everybody's like, "That's Chloe. That's Chloe." You haven't played Uncharted, but
I haven't.
so you start seeing this Chloe. It's Chloe. I'm like, okay. And like the whole time, like you could feel the tension in the gameplay. Like she's breathing heavier, like when guards are getting closer and all of this. And it's revealed at the end that it is Chloe, and there's a character in there as well, Nadine. It's like this Lost Legacy like game. That's what it's Uncharted: The Lost Legacy, and it looks freaking amazing. I'm not going to give too much away because I want people to watch the trailer. Go watch it; it's fabulous. But it looks great. The gameplay looks good, and getting both Chloe and Nadine, two strong female characters out of the Uncharted universe, into some type of adventure is going to be awesome.
I have not gotten into Uncharted, but once it's a series that I've always wanted to play, and I feel
I'm thinking about what I said at the beginning before we started recording.
Oh, yeah, though. But I need to catch up. I need to play them because they remastered them and they have the game, so I need to just break down and do it, and be a little.
Yeah, steaming pile. What's interesting is this is not going to be a short DLC. It's going to be a little bit longer than Left Behind, which was the Last of Us DLC, and it's going to be shorter than Uncharted 4. So it's going to be probably 4 or 5 hours long, which is awesome.
I was about to say that's really good.
Yeah, it's all going to take place in India, which is pretty interesting. That's one place I don't think we've went. It's been kind of fuzzy on everywhere you go and everything, but it's a new place to go. It's going to be something new and interesting to see in that. Let's see. The Lost Legacy will be set in India. Such writer Josh Scher said the studio took a deep dive into Hinduism and mythology tied to the region when crafting the story. Game director Kurt Margino, I guess that's it,
Sounds
chimed in to note the settings shown in the reveal footage won't be the only locale Chloe will explore. They emphasize the Lost Legacy is very much Chloe's story, which I like Chloe. While it will be totally different from Drake's adventures, it will still fit within the context of the Uncharted universe, with Chloe on a quest for a piece of treasure called the Tusk of Gensha. As far as gameplay is concerned, excuse me, they say Chloe will have her own fighting personality and won't be as brawly as Nathan Drake. They also discussed the game's length will be longer than The Last of Us Left Behind, just like I said, and shorter than Uncharted 4. Additionally, said fans can expect the same wide, linear level design seen in Uncharted 4. In fact, The Lost Legacy is going even a little bit more wide, suggesting there is plenty of driving thanks to Chloe's skills behind the wheel. So, I'm excited.
Interesting. Very interesting. Naughty Dog always puts out top-of-the-line stuff.
Like I said, me and Derek were talking back and forth on Facebook yesterday. Naughty Dog is the king. Like, Naughty Dog is the best game maker in the world. Like, hands down.
I agree.
And, that's rightfully deserved. They put out masterworks every time they do. And I can't wait to see what the game is about. And the very end of that trailer, it's amazing.
I haven't seen it.
It's amazing.
I didn't get to catch hardly anything from PSX except for the few really big things.
I want to save that one for the very end of our PSX talk. They showed some more Horizon Zero Dawn. I kind of want them to just go the heck away and not show anything else.
Because you don't want to get too much. You want it to be right there where it's the tease, and you're like, oh, I can't wait to play it.
Yeah,
but then,
exactly.
Then you start throwing out more and more, and then you're just like,
you're just going at it, and it's not as fun then.
Yeah.
So February is when we're getting Horizon Zero Dawn, so please stop showing stuff. They also showed some more of Resident Evil 7. Also said that they put out a new patch for the demo, so there's more to the demo now.
Okay.
So if you haven't played the demo, if you have, there's more to it, which I don't know why they keep doing that. It's kind of weird to me. It's kind of like the Final Fantasy. Just stop and just focus on the game. That's coming out January 7th, I want to say.
Resident Evil has been a game series that I've loved to play. I've played it ever since. I've played it on all the older systems, the 360, and I'm excited that they're keeping it going. I hope that 7's not bad, but from everything that we've seen so far, it's looking like it's going to be a very scary game. Yeah,
it's a totally different vibe than any of the other Resident Evils. So I'm hoping it doesn't go the route of it feels like Outlast or anything like that. I hope that it feels like Resident Evil. The trailer looks scary as crap, and they put in the demo you can actually use the VR headset now.
Ooh.
So it's going to be a fully VR game. That'd be pretty scary.
I would love. I love this is where we differ. I love getting scared. That's why I've played games like BioShock, Fear.
Yeah, I like scary games, but I have to take them in like small quantities.
Like to just be immersed in the world of Resident Evil 7 would just.
It would be awesome. Definitely would be awesome. Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite for PlayStation 4 out in 2017. Capcom still holding on to that exclusivity with PlayStation. I don't know why they're doing that because we definitely saw Street Fighter V not sell as well as it could have.
Because they did a Marvel vs. Capcom that was for all the systems back on 360.
Yeah.
And it sold really well.
Yeah,
and I just don't know why they're not doing it to both.
I'm not sure. I know they signed the exclusivity with Street Fighter V, and I don't know why they're doing it with Marvel vs. Capcom, but it looked pretty good. One thing, and we're fixing to hit one that I'm really excited to talk to you about, but Parappa the Rapper, Patapon, and Loco Roco are all getting remastered versions.
Okay.
And I did actually play the remaster of Parappa the Rapper, and you can definitely tell that is an old rhythm game because it feels nothing like a rhythm game that we would play these days.
Yeah.
It seems like they have remastered the actual song part of it, but like the cutscenes that lead in and out of it are like it's like they've got like a banner around like a border, and it's like in the middle of the screen. So I'm not sure how all of that will go, but it didn't seem to hold up very well. I'm just going to be honest. I like Parappa the Rapper, but I am excited for Patapon and Loco Roco. Loco Roco
I've
was
never
really
played these games.
Loco Roco was, you had like these little like fuzzballs, and like you had to like make a big one, and then you could make like a bunch of little ones and get through all these different levels, and like you had to use like your size and everything to like it's very interesting. It was a PSP game back in the day. So.
Okay.
Knack 2, why God, why? Like, I know I've heard the rumors that they were making another one, but Knack was probably the worst game that I've played on PS4 so far. It was that bad.
I don't want to play it. I don't have any need or urge to, or want or anything.
It looks a little bit better than the first one. Hopefully it will control better than the first one and just be better overall. And now they've added co-op, so you can bring your friend along and torture them.
Same exact thing I was going to say.
This game's not going to sell well.
No.
Only way that it's going to sell well is to put it out during the holiday season and try to get the stupid parents that don't know what it is, and then they bring it to the kid, and the kid's like, why did you get me Knack 2, Mom?
He just opens it up and... Okay.